Hello, hello, hello. We did some things a little different around here. We're gonna rock you with a format like this. Hello, hey, hi, how you doing? It's Thursday, so that means it's time for Thursday Live. We ready to get live with it? Okay. Yay! All of my images came through. I'm happy about that. I'm very happy about that. We got a lot to talk about today, y'all. We got a whole bunch to talk about today. For instance, so I get y'all all excited, get y'all chomping at the bit. How old is Wesley Snipes? How old is Hugh Jackman? And how old is Mahershala Ali? We should really be careful when we say stupid things like, he's too old to play that role. Also, a very good friend of mine, David Crownson, who is the driving creative force behind Harriet Tubman, Demon Slayer, gets an image removed off of Facebook because it doesn't line up with their standards. I'm going to show you the image, and then I want you to let me know what you think about that. Also, top 5 storm candidates. After we have this conversation, I don't want to see nobody else talking about who is or isn't a viable candidate to play Storm, because I'm going to show you all 5 of them, and I'm going to tell you which one is most likely to be picked to play the role. There's a Balon Skull action figure. And that's all I have to say about that, because I know y'all gonna go hard in the paint on it. DC Power. What y'all think about DC Power? Yes? No? Maybe? We're gonna talk about it. Also, we're living in the end times, but you knew that back in November. You're just actually experiencing it now. So, that's where we at, y'all. That's where we at. I'm gonna give y'all a few more seconds to slide up in here. We only like 3 minutes in. I'm gonna try to make it a nice, even 90 minutes. It's about 7 o'clock here. That'll be about midnight on the East Coast. I don't want to keep y'all up no later than I need to. So we will get started when we get started. Did y'all digging the new sign? What y'all think about that? I can make it real shiny bright, or I can dumb it down, or I could just turn it off. Looks great either way, doesn't it? Okay. That's how we rock it. It's how we rocking. It's how we rocking. Let me get in here, because dang, y'all just started talking before I good Lord. Groovy in the building. What is going on, my brother? As always, the lovely and talented Grand Madam Tarot. Greetings and salutations to you. Black Panthro is in the house. What's up, bruh? The legendary Gray is in the building. The legendary Paul Martin is in the building. And little brothers in here. Look like y'all pulling up. And the president of the Black Panther Film Group. Fan group. Did I say film group? Fan group. Wish there was a Black Panther Film Group. Need to be more Black Panther films for that. You like it? You like it? I like it too. Yeah, and I think somebody asked me, "Am I in a new studio?" Yeah, it's Paul Martin. No, Mr. Martin, I am not in a new studio. I'm in the same studio. I'm just hitting you from a different angle. We made a few changes. If you didn't notice, I pulled down um, the action figures and the comics in opting to uh, indulge my hubris, so to speak. Um, you get them with the fanfare. You keep them with the knowledge. Okay, so we've been kind of stepping our game up, over here at the Rock With Me Nation. So that's how we do what we do, what we do. And of course, because I'm a king, that's my crown right there. I don't know what you thought that was. Because I'm a king, I do king things, but I also edutain, all that kind of stuff. So, to my brothers and sisters in the Gulf Stream, how y'all feeling about that snow? How y'all getting our weather apparently, and we're getting yours. It's very wet. We have actually had a couple of flood warnings, I think. But that's what's going on up here. But for the most part, it's a nice 40 something. Let me see the temperature right now. Y'all. Oh, 35. Drop down a little bit. And it is starting to snow just a wee bit. Okay, yeah, appreciate y'all. I am glad y'all are loving the sign. I'm glad y'all loving the sign. Thank you very much. I'm trying, and any little thing I can do, what I'm saying, to change the game. I got some more stuff I want to do too. So work in progress. We ain't finished yet. Sit tight. I got a little more I need to do. I'm gonna tweak it and freak it, make it do what it do, as Ray Charles say. We're gonna make it do what it do, baby. Yeah. So, all right now, y'all. Fancy sign. Is that what you call fancy? Not too fancy. I had to change it up because my ring light, the light was shining because that's glass, and the light was reflecting off of the sign. So I said, we got to do something different. We either got to change the angle or not do the sign, but it's too late. I didn't use the drill and all that. So yeah, it's here. It's here now. Yeah, we ain't playing no more. We out here. It's 10 degrees in Baltimore. Baltimore getting Baltimore commiserate weather. Uh-huh. Yeah. Wasn't expecting snowstorms. Surprise! You got snowstorms now. Okay. Okay. Let's get started, y'all. Okay. At the top of the list. Okay. A little bit of math is in order here. And I can make that happen. Okay. We are talking about Hugh Jackman, Wesley Snipes, and Mahershala Ali. All right. We're going to start the first one. Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman was born October 12th, 1968. That makes him 56 years old. Yeah, his birthday's in October. 56. He get ready to turn 57. Okay. Wesley Snipes. He was born July 31st, 1962. That makes him 63. Well, he'll be 63. 63. Hold on to that number. And I don't expect no damn goalpost after I tell you what I'm getting ready to tell you. You feel me? Okay. Mahershala, born February 16, 1974. He will be exactly 50, 50, 51 in a couple months, in a couple weeks. I'm sorry, in a couple weeks. Okay, so of the three people I mentioned to you, Wesley Snipes is the oldest at 63. Okay, Hugh Jackman, 57. He's still playing Wolverine. They just put him back in the MCU. And if I want to get dirty about it, I can also bring up Robert Downey Jr. as well. Okay. Matter of fact, yeah, why don't I just be petty? Why don't I just be petty for the sake of being petty? Robert Downey Jr., born April 4th, 1965. 61, 62, somewhere, early 60s, what I'm getting at. Okay, now, I done heard on a number of platforms, I done heard people say, oh, well, since they can't get the Blade movie together for Mahershala Ali, then why don't we just go ahead and get Wesley Snipes to do it? People hit me back with, Wes too old. Wes is too old to play Blade, but Hugh Jackman and Robert Downey Jr. ain't too old to play Doctor Doom and freaking, who's he playing? Wolverine. He ain't too old though. Well, 57 ain't 63. Okay, white ain't black. And as we full well know, black don't crack. And I guarantee you, if he needed to, Wes could play Blade just as long as Hugh Jackman played Wolverine. Robert Downey Jr. played Iron Man for 10 years, 10 plus years. You telling me Wes couldn't have did that? And Mahershala Ali is younger than all of them. And it's folks bumping their gums talking about he too old to play Blade. Oh, he's too old to play Blade. But then they do that goalpost raising. Oh, well, when he took the role, he's a lot older than that. Don't none of that shit mean nothing. All right? We are amazing. We are fantastic. We are phenomenal. And we do shit on the daily that is impossible for most people. So I don't want to hear that bullshit, man. For real. I don't want to hear, oh, he's too old. He ain't going to be able to play. Stop it. Stop that shit. Did you go to the movies? Well, y'all probably didn't go to the movies and see Deadpool and Wolverine. But from the videos, when Blade stepped on the screen, when Blade stepped out and made his appearance, people pissed on themselves. He can't play the role. He can't play the role. See, this is what I've been saying to y'all. We got to be mindful and listen to the words beneath the words. They can say what they want to say. Too old don't mean too old. That's not what they're trying to say. They're trying to say that Negro too black. He too black. We don't want to see more blacks. Why? Because Wesley Snipes is the black that set off the MCU and don't nobody want to admit it, or they want to argue about it, or it's a battle of contrition. We don't want Mahershala Ali because of all the bull crap going on around him. It ain't Mahershala Ali's fault that this project been on the table since 2019 and we ain't got a script. We ain't shooting nothing. Blade ain't that hard to do. Hell, they did Blade on the shoestring budget with Wesley, and that shit was fire. Made people understand comic book characters are viable. Help me, help us, help each other. It don't make no effing sense. So please, especially when it comes to us. Okay. And you know what? I'ma go ahead and be super petty. Halle Berry was born August 14, 1966. But she too old to play Storm. Now, understand what I'm saying when I throw that out there. She wasn't the best Storm. No, she wasn't. I don't think she researched the role. I don't think she did a lot to know what was going on with that character, other than she was a mutant that controlled the weather and she was from Africa. Because every now and then you'd hear Halle trying to slip an African accent in there, and then later on don't have no African accent, and everybody be like, what happened to her accent? Well, at least I was. My point being, if they had to, they could slide her right back in there. Does Halle Berry look old right now? No, she does not. But if you're going for like a child Storm, maybe. But we're going to talk about Storm later. I want to hear what y'all fluffing out of these comments. A lot of highs, a lot of pain. I'm sure, blah, 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 blah. I don't care nothing about Tyler Perry. Mahershala is an Aquarius like me. Birthday is day before mine. Okay. Mahershala a month older than me. Okay. Liam and Denzel are still getting action movies. Stallone too. But Wesley too old to play Blade. I'd have heard that from more than one person. Wesley too old to play Blade. If Wesley too old to play Blade, then Hugh Jackman and Robert Downey Jr. need to sit their old asses down too. They ain't too old though. And you know what it be? It be our people saying it. Us. Oh, he too old. But you want to see Hugh Jackman for freaking ever. You want to see Robert Downey Jr. for freaking ever. You want to keep putting money in they pockets. Come on now, y'all. Help me, help you, help yourselves. What's up, D. Steezel? Welcome to the game, baby. Facts. Black is forever. I know it's forever, Kamoyo. How long was Eartha Kitt relevant? How long was Diane Carroll looking beautiful? No, not beautiful for an older woman. Beautiful, period. Angela Bassett is 65 and could still play Storm. In first Black Panther, when she had them white cornrows, bruh, I was like, she could do Storm right now, and I would go see that shit. Folks, it's all about narratives. You got to pay attention to the words beneath the words, because what I'm saying ain't always what I mean. And they always leave it up to you to discern and figure it out on your own. They don't tell you so they can goalpost raise or backpedal just in case they get caught in their own snafu. You see what I'm saying? So stay awake, stay aware. Ageism in the MCU. Well, Grand Madam, when it comes to certain people, yeah, definitely. And yes, we are our own worst enemy sometimes, a lot of the times, and it's freaking sad. Have a theory about why some say when it comes to Black actors, especially amongst us, because we're conditioned. We've been conditioned from a way, 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 way back. Okay, George Reeves, Adam West, Christopher Reeve, they'll always be our Superman. And Michael Keaton is the greatest Batman ever. And Michael Keaton came back and played Batman again. I'm right there with you, Professor. All I'm saying is it worked. Deadpool and Wolverine made a boatload of freaking money. But we want to split hairs about who's too old and who's too young. I see Harrison Ford slid his old ass on up in there too. I mean, I get it. General Ross is supposed to be old, but bruh, cut the bull crap, man. Stop playing with me. Make that shit make sense. Good Lord. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Downey as Doom is stupid as hell. Well, you know what? Why don't you take Downey out of there and put the MCU's process? Very stupid. I'm with you, Grand Madam. If Michelle Yeoh still out here doing kung fu on niggas, man, then come on, y'all. Stop that. Now, because we don't think, man. We don't think at all. We just, when you hear something, we like little bees. Must be the truth. Must be the truth. I ain't check no sources. That makes sense to me. I didn't rail against that, so I like it. I'm accepting it. We are always so accepting of BS, but then when it gets called out as BS, we floundering around like fish out of water. Flounder, fish out of water. Anyway, so why can't Wesley Snipes play Blade? Really? Nobody is feeling Downey as Doom. These people are. They lost their collective shit at Comic-Con. You saw it. That video is real accessible on YouTube. He took that mask off and all them little palm colored people fell out like it was Michael Jackson in Japan. Robert. Yeah, I know. Blade and Luke Cage scares Feige. That, and he don't know how to write them. Somebody need to call Don McGregor. somebody need to call Jonathan Mayberry, Jonathan Hickman, some palm colored people who know how to write black characters. Yeah, I know. It comes as a shock. It comes as a shock. Wesley could play the hell out of Blade, Grand Madam. He did it in Deadpool and Wolverine. Muggs was like, oh my God, it's Blade. That part. Even though he no longer puts butts in seats, I thought Roundtree should have been the lead in the rebooted Flash. Women were still feeling him as a sex symbol. You know what? I don't know. I don't discriminate. I need a new Logan, Blade, Tony Stark actors, etc. You know what? You know what, D? That works too. But don't feed me no BS trying to tell me that aged white actors are better than aged black ones. An actor is an actor. Remember, I'm a dude playing a dude that's playing another dude. Actors are actors. They get paid to act. And if they want that money, they're going to act good. They're going to put out a great performance. Kamoyo says, unlike the younger generations amongst them, younger generations are always actively seeking to replace us. Yeah. I have a theory about that. I want to see what I want to see, but I also don't want to get in the way of allowing someone else to see what they want to see. Does that make sense? If there is a big enough outcry for something, I'm not going to let my ego get in the way of that. You know what I'm saying? If something I don't necessarily vibe with makes money, what's the goal here? Primarily to vibe or to make money. Goes to make money if I'm a movie studio. So whatever the people vibe with is what I'm supposed to be doing. You hear what I said? Whatever the people vibe with is what I'm supposed to be doing. Hence why Marvel been putting out strings of stinkers since Endgame. It is what it is. Black superheroes can't be light skinned or dark skinned. So what's left? Coffee with cream, but not too much. Hey, dishwater, Grand Madam. Dishwater. You know how them dishwater people be looking? They light, but they ain't light. They bright, but they not quite white. And they got that tannish, dirty dishwater colored hair. That's what they want to see. They want to see more of that on screen. He said, Dr. Doolittle. I am going to use that, and I am going to give you credit. These thieves will coin the term Dr. Doolittle. I like it, bro. I like that. I like that very, very much. Fancast, Damian Lou. I don't know who that is. I don't watch Billions. I work with nerds who debate Downey Doom daily. I like that alliteration. They thought Superior Iron Man made more sense. It would have. I like that idea. That's a damn good idea. Now, Paul Martin, you know better. You know better. You know better. He gonna have like a scar. And if it's infamous, if they going off the infamous Iron Man, it's just Doom's mind in Tony Stark's head. So technically, it's still Tony Stark. So no scarred. Superior Iron Man made too much sense. A-Hole Stark is right up RDJ. Yeah, and Superior Iron Man was King A-Hole. LOL. I watched the Vince McMahon documentary. He is a true villain, but he always did whatever it took to satisfy the fans. He wasn't afraid to do what hasn't been done. Too bad Vince McMahon ain't over Marvel Studios. Maybe we get more black characters or something. See? That Mr. Martin. His face gonna be out all day for no reason. Avengers. Dr. Doom's little days. Okay, y'all. I think we've made the point that once again, Marvel stay on that BS. Yeah, I don't want to keep my knee in Marvel's neck. So let's switch to a different neck, shall we? This is a special cover which I have ordered and I believe I am getting soon. The cover to Harriet Tubman Demon Slayer issue number 1. For those of you who are unaware, this image, all you got to do is take out Harriet Tubman and put in Captain America. And this is the exact same effing cover from Captain America Comics number 1, all the way back in 1941. My good friend, David Crownson, whom we have had on Friday Vibing, posted an image of that comic book cover on Facebook. Facebook removed it and said it went against their community standards. It didn't go against their community standards when it was an image of Captain America punching Adolf Hitler. But now, for some reason, that it's Harriet Tubman punching Adolf Hitler, Zuckerberg is upset about that and said it goes against standards. Go ahead, y'all. Let that hate flow out. Let that rage just bubble and boil. When is it a bad thing to be socking the shit out of a Nazi? When does it go against any standard? If a woman punches Adolf Hitler, a man punches Adolf Hitler, hell, a damn kangaroo punches Adolf Hitler. It's Adolf effing Hitler. We defending Hitler and Nazis now? Oh, that's right. The Tiki Torch people made Trump say, oh, there's some nice people on both sides. Is that where we at with it? I know my man David ain't no racist. And to me, that's not racist imagery. Is it racist imagery because it's a woman who used to free slaves that's punching a man who basically kind of enslaved and murdered people? No? It's okay to do it like that. Just we gonna pull down whatever we want to pull down. We taking off whatever we gonna take off. You know what I'm saying? And you got the little girl in the inset, you know, giving a fist pump and a shout out to Jack Kirby because he's the one that did that cover originally. Jack Kirby a racist? I don't think so. He had a hand in creating the Black Panther, so I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily call Jack Kirby or Stan Lee racist. They might have racist practices or racist beliefs, but I don't think in and of itself they are racist. So where we at, y'all? What we doing? What we doing with this, man? What we doing with this, man? Y'all tell me. Where we at with it? It's 2025 and Nazis are cool now, or Nazis are a persecuted group? Make it make sense. Help me understand the rationale. How in the actual fuck are we defending Hitler? Defending Nazism? Defending mugs we know without a shadow of a doubt are racist as long as the day. But it's good though. It's cool. It's cool for us to say, oh, that's racist of you to have that black woman punching Hitler. Because the neo-Nazis take offense to that. And we don't want to upset the neo-Nazis because we're in the end game now for the next 4 years. And according to the man in the White House, there are nice people amongst neo-Nazis. Nice to black people? Nice to Jewish people? Doubtful. What we talking about in the comments here? Theo's favorite interview, talking about David. Love you, Theo. Zuckerberg has bowed to Darth Cheeto, so yeah, sounds par for the course. Paul Martin said, Orange Fool hates losers, yet big ups Nazis in the Confederacy. Go figure. Kamalio said, they don't like to be reminded of themselves. Every day I expect Facebook jail. I am a sense offender. I commit thought crimes. Indeed you do, sir. I have been witness to some of your crimes. They only see themselves as heroes and saviors. Yeah, that's exactly what Kamalia was saying in that previous statement. They don't like to be reminded of what they are. Racist, murderous, slave traders. With deviant tendencies. Buy the book and share. It is what we do. I already own Harriet Tubman, Demon Slayer #1. I just waiting on the Harriet Tubman, Demon Slayer #1 with the homage cover where she's punching Hitler. So yeah, y'all know I'm the one brought Harriet Tubman, Demon Slayer to the attention of the internet for the most part when it comes to reviewing the book and talking about it at length and talking about it with its creator. Who doing more for Harriet Tubman, Demon Slayer than your boy? I'm looking for the person that is in the daytime with a flashlight. So yeah, racism. Alive and well, every damn where. and about to spread like wildfire. Because like I said, we living in end times. This is the end game right here. This is the one scenario. You know what I'm saying? So lace your boots up and strap your helmets down tight, because there's going to be a lot of stuff flying over your head. Thank you, Diabolical. I'm glad somebody realized and recognized that. Salute and respect. Look here, y'all. And tonight is kind of a night where you are gonna get some stuff dispensed to you that you're gonna be talking about for a couple of days. I ain't tooting my horn. I'm just saying, because I've been thinking about it since Tuesday, a lot of it. And I've been marinating on some harsh realizations, but I'm gonna try to keep a upbeat attitude. Oh. Okay. Okay. Caveat. Unless you're willing to spend $50, that's the only way you getting that Harriet Tubman cover, because that's what it's going for now. If you can find one that ain't, let me know. At least that's what Dave's selling them for. So, holla at your boy. Where is Kaepernick's apology if the tourists can get a pardon? Ooh, that's a can of worms I ain't willing to open just yet. I tell you what, I am willing to open a can of worms on right now, today. All you people that done had all of these ideas of, oh, I think this person will make a great storm. Okay, I done did a couple videos about this. All right, I did a video about it with regards to Jade Cargill. Please stop it, y'all. Please stop it. Jade Cargill is a wonderful wrestler. She's a wonderful looking human being. She is a beautiful woman, but she is not Storm. She too buff to be Storm. She tall enough, and she ain't got the acting chops. I'm sorry. It takes a different kind of acting to be an actor in a movie versus hollering at each other and soap opera acting. It's a different level. It's a different level. Okay. From what I can see, height-wise and skill-wise, there are only 5 actors. I'm sorry, 5 actresses who could pull off a believable Storm, a realistic Storm. Okay, now here's my thing. If we talk about a young Storm, we talk about a younger Storm. Younger. When you say younger, you gotta be talking about her. That's Jodie Turner-Smith. You might recognize her from Queen and Slim and a couple other things. Jodie Turner-Smith is standing 5'9". Storm is 5'11" in the comics. So guess what? She in there. She in there like swimwear. That is definitely somebody in the running. She is an accomplished actress. She can act. She could pull off the role of Aurora Monroe. That is DeWanda Wise. DeWanda Wise is the only actress on this list that does not meet the height requirement. DeWanda Wise stands at 5'6". That's kind of short, but I still, with the Hollywood poofy poof stuff, I still believe she could pull it off, and she's my front runner. And again, DeWanda Wise is 40. ish. For black people, that's not young. Okay? Okay. That is Anna Diop. It's spelt Diop, but it's pronounced Jop. Anna Diop, who you may, well, hang on, let me stop. Now you recognize her. Yeah, that's her. She did a version of Starfire. I know that nobody likes Starfire because y'all was too caught up in the fact that she was black. Well, I ain't gonna say y'all, but people were too caught up in the fact that she was a Senegalese actress. That means she's from Senegal, playing an alien. Starfire ain't black. Starfire ain't white either. She's actually kind of orange colored in hue, is what tamarins look like in the comics. But because everybody, I guess everybody didn't feel like putting on orange makeup, they said, oh, let's just get some black people to play tamarins. Didn't nobody like that. Anna Diop stands at 5'8". And she's long. And she's lean. Guess who else is long and lean? Aurora Monroe. Anna Diop could totally play Aurora Monroe. That there is Kiki Lane. Kiki Lane. If Bill Street could talk, dear white people, Kiki Lane is 5'9" and young. So she can do a young storm. She can do whatever kind of storm you want to do. Okay. Now, I'm about to throw a curveball at y'all. Oh my God, that's Tika Sumpter. Tika Sumpter from Sonic the Hedgehog. She's from a lot of stuff. She's done a lot of acting. Go to IMDb and look up Tika Sumpter and see how much shit she's been in. She's an accomplished actress, okay? Tika Sumpter is 5'7". Again, another long, lean actress. Got long legs, tall looking. Could 100% play the role of Aurora Monroe. Now, play close attention. Prophet's about to speak. One of them 5 actresses will be picked to play Storm as the next cinematic Storm. Unless they done picked one already and I ain't heard about it. So y'all tell me what's good. You know what? Y'all ain't got to tell me. I'm going to look in the comments and see what's good. Okay. Yeah, N'Bushe could have pulled it off. I like Nicole Bahari too, but I don't think they're going to pick her because she's too short. Jodie would indeed make one hell of a Storm, Grand Madam, and I like her. She's my second choice now. She done moved up in the running. It's DeWanda Wise, Jodie Smith, and Tika Sumpter. Yes, my first choice for Storm, followed by DeWanda Wise. See, I see we on the same. N'Bushe is 5'9", but 54. What that mean? Does N'Bushe Wright look 54? I bet she don't. I agree, D. She seems to be the right mixture of everything. Her skin, she got like cocoa colored skin and her eyes. Oh my God, her eyes. Man, can you see her storming up in the eye? And she's already got like kind of hazel color. Quit playing with me. Say, DeWanda is my choice. Also, Storm's height is hair and heels, so she can do it. How I said, just Hollywood her up. She can definitely do it. She can most definitely do it. That's how I feel. Gold tree number 5. Gotta be Anna or Jody. Okay. I did Kiki. I did Kiki too. I like Kiki for Shuri. Yes, that's tall. Grand Madam says she's 5'8". She's always imagine Storm at 6 foot at least. Well, at the last wiki and the last Wikipedia and the last Marvel.com entry I read, Storm is 5'11". So what? That's like an inch from 6 foot. So yeah. Tika. Yes, indeed. Tika. I don't think a lot of people had Tika on their list, but Tika's in there. Long legs are indeed lovely. What do I think about Condola Rashad, Felicia's daughter, who is 5'8" and 58? I don't know. Does she have acting chops? What has she been in? I'm not one of them people that just go 100% off the look, because you can 100% look like a character and not be able to act your way out of a damn paper bag. So I get it. You come from Felicia Rashad, that's acting royalty, but sometime it skip a generation. You know what I mean? Like them Sheens. Yeah, I would rather watch any of those over the Green Dora from Wicked. Bruh, ain't nobody studying Cynthia Erivo. That heifer is too weird. And she's too short. I think she's only like 5'3", 5'4", something like that. You ain't playing Storm being no midget. How is that? You liking them eye, bruh? Them eye, my wife has hazel eyes. First of all, that shit looks absolutely electric, and it changes during the season. So sometimes, like in the winter, it's a little more brownish hazel, and then sometime in the summer, it's more of a little greenish type of hazel. So, bruh, captivating, absolutely mystical. She just stuck her head in the door and smiled. Anyway, so yeah, them eyeballs, yeah. And we talking about Storm, man, that's a hop, skip, and a jump, bro. That part right there, she looked like. Also, too, them hazel eyes run in my family too. My grandmother had those kind of eyes. I've got like my aunt. I've got 2, 3, 4 aunts that have hazel eyes. And a cousin with hazel eyes, and 2 of her children have hazel eyes. It runs all up in the family, man. 3 of her children. I'm sorry, 2, 3, 2. Skeeter got them. No, I'm sorry. One of my cousin's daughter's kids have the hazel eyes. But yeah, they all up in our family, bro. Bunch of people got them eyeballs, man. You say black don't crack unless you Morgan Freeman. Say he was born old looking. No, when did Morgan Freeman look old on the electric company to you, D. Steezel? When he was Easy Reader? Easy Reader, that's my name. I said, uh, uh. I remember that. But yeah, on serious tip, y'all, them your storms. Right there. I guarantee one of them is going to get picked for storm. If they don't, there's a first time for everything. Diabolical. He said, I feel no matter who they get to play Storm, I can almost bet we will not get the Omega level mutant goddess we deserve. They will find a way to nerf her, reduce her role, i.e. Monica Rambeau. Well, of course they will. Do you think a bunch of white men are going to make the most powerful character in their stable a black woman? Of course not. You know what I'm saying? But they need to elevate her to that status, man. They need to elevate her to that status. Cinematically, why y'all hating? I mean, and you know what, Diabolical? I would even be cool with building it up. So she got to a point where, they acknowledge, okay, we don't release or trained enough or something. Now, we see the Omega in her, or she's come in. Hero's journey. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that can be her journey, and ultimately realizing her Omega level mutant status is what she gets like in like a second or third movie. Sort of like the Scarlet Witch. How cinematically she started out scared and scrubby, you know what I'm saying? But then, we could see flashes of, wow, she could truly be powerful in, what she was doing. That would be a great arc for Aurora as well. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she started out and, that claustrophobia and stuff keeps her incapacitated and reaching her full potential. You know what I mean? So, something to think about. Yes. He been owned since electric company. Dang. He was in his 30s back then. That's crazy. Okay. So there you have it. That's what we doing. That's how we rolling. That's what's happening. Let's move on to the next fun topic. Okay, let me get this one out the way real quick. Okay. And this is just how I felt about it. If you feel different, I mean, you feel free to express yourself accordingly. But Hasbro dropped today. Well, we already knew about it for a while. That there's a Balon Skull figure. Do with that what you will. Just know Balon Skull is out here in these streets. And if you feel like ordering a Balon Skull, feel free to go to HasbroPulse.com and get you one. Because everybody was kicking up dust about Balon Skull and Balon Skull this and Balon Skull that, and Ray Stevenson died, and now we don't replace Balon Skull, but we ain't. How did you really feel about Balon Skull? If I'm being honest, I can take him or leave him. He's a character in a 6-episode series that only had impact with a certain demographic. we could like not never have Balon Skull again, and I'd be fine. I know. Oh, but the story of Ahsoka wouldn't get told. Sure, it would. They find another lame way to tell the story. Yeah, I guess he was an essential character. Whatevs. I am not moved to order a Balon Skull figure because I don't even have an Ahsoka figure. So if I ain't got an Ahsoka figure, why the hell would I have a Balon Skull figure? For no reason at all. I mean, there are some Star Wars action figures that moved me to purchase them. But that's not what I'm using that Thrawn figure for. I'm not going to have an Admiral Thrawn. When I'm done with it, he's going to be a Black Panther. But yeah. Oh. Jadix, if you are referring to Kamoyo's avatar, that is from the Phoenix storyline in Avengers. Yes, Balon Skull did get a recast. Here we go. For those of you that want to know. He's just force sensitive. He ain't no Sith. He just force sensitive. That sounds weird. Force sensitive. Rory McCann, the Hound, will be playing Balon Skull. Now I'm interested. I like him. He's good. He's good. He's a good actor. I like that. He said, generic old white guy. Star Wars has a crap ton of those. Okay. Yes, thank you for that, Gold Tree. Okay, everybody's saying the same thing. Okay. Well, I would call you a blurred, Paul, not a geek. And yes, you can be one and be Star Wars illiterate. I'm Harry Potter illiterate. Well, not illiterate. I mean, I know, but if you talk about digging deep into the mythos, you can't do that with me. You won't get no Harry Potter stuff like that. And I won't ever be putting Harry Potter stuff out like that because I got to stay in my lane. Yeah, I don't. And especially like they keep dropping like Star Wars shows on Disney, and it's like I don't even feel moved to observe that to see what it was. If Ahsoka was not Ahsoka, I wouldn't have fucked with that. You know what I'm saying? And that the acolyte, I no. Skeleton Crew, don't even know what that is. Don't care. Andor, don't care. Just because it says Star Wars on it, don't mean I'm gonna jump up and watch it. Just because it says Star Wars on it, don't mean you need to jump up and watch it. Then somebody was, yeah, ask Jaddick. What ask Jaddick say right here? Watch the films. You'll be fine. That's all I really watched. In his description, Balon is described as a force-sensitive being. He ain't even Sith. See, see, we going down the rabbit hole. Let me reel you in. Ain't nobody talking about Harry Potter and don't nobody care. Well, at least on this channel. You get Harry Potter your butt on out of here. Pot them pots and pans and whatever else. Is it time to look at some action figures? Do we want to look at some action figures? Do y'all want to see what I got? Because I got 3 boxes. Well, a box and 2 packages and an action figure. And I just wanted to show y'all this action figure because I'm contemplating whether or not I want to take it out the box. Now, y'all can say take it out the box after I show it, but I'm still going to be contemplating whether or not I'm going to take it out the box. And if you know anything about action figures and you collect action figures, you know how much this action figure right here is worth. Right? That's original, baby. That's original packaging. It's damaged a little bit, but that's original packaging. Bro, I ain't get this action figure for no $100. You just gotta look. I didn't get this action figure for no $100. Anywhere else you look, this action figure is well over $100. So with this, I now have 3 of the 4 members of the Wrecking Crew. So I'm almost tempted. I'm all because like right now, I'm like, it's all about, you know what I'm saying, different types of minority action figures. But bro, I am actually like, I am not sure if I want to take this out of the package because it's gonna drop in value like 50-60 bucks as soon as I open it. So there you go. Get your looks. I'm gonna have to get another one because I'm gonna have to get a loose one. I'm not. And Gold Tree, I agree 100%. The Wrecking Crew was totally wasted on She-Hulk. That was a waste of everybody's time, including mine and yours. And I knew Kamoyo would appreciate it because he is a bit of a collector himself. What do we have in this package? I'm going to shock you with some of the stuff I get. Y'all going to be like, I didn't even know about that figure. I didn't either till I saw it. Now I'm like, and I was like, I want it. I want you. I like you. I'm going to have to buy you. Now we could do this the easy way, or we could do this the hard way. So the first figure on the list, I don't know if y'all remember Val Vandor from that Han Solo movie, and she was played by Tandy Newton. So I guess you could say Tandy Newton has an action figure. It kind of looks like her too, doesn't it? I like that. So, yeah. So, sister, you know what I mean? Well, sister from across the pond. That means she's British. She's British. But yeah, I saw it and I was like, yeah, I need to have that. I need to have that. Thank you for paying attention. No, I did not. I have three of them. Three of them. Three of them and Bronx. But I'm gonna wait for them to drop down some more in price before I go and go and get the other ones. But yeah, Val Vandor, I don't know what we're gonna use her for. But you could best believe that head sculpt is gonna be whatever I use it for. That head sculpt gonna be on. You feel me? He's very posable. She's very posable. She's very posable. She's very posable. See that? Yeah, I like that. Tandy has been in some sci-fi. She won me over in the Chronicles of Riddick. Okay, what else we got here? We got another package. Sometimes I get nostalgic, y'all. I get nostalgic, and I do nostalgic things. Like I see stuff and I go, why don't I have this? And I had a question. Where did this guy go? And the reason I'm asking, where did this guy go? Because I'm literally talking about a guy. Vito Carosella, a.k.a. Strong Guy. That's got to be the dumbest name in all of comics. But yeah, I always seen the pieces of this figure, but I never had the whole thing myself. Now I feel like, I have Strong Guy now. I can die happy. Yeah. So how y'all feeling about Strong Guy with his little ass head and his big ass body? Yeah. I also have a multiple man coming. I am going to put together that X Factor with Havoc, Polaris, Strong Guy, Multiple Man, Wolfsbane. I already have 4 of the 6 figures needed for that lineup. Wonder how Strong Guy would do against the Wrecking Crew. Maybe one day we'll have to set that up. Okie dokie. Now we are into the box. Let us see what is inside this box. Y'all having fun? Y'all make sure, I'm talking about fun, that y'all tune in tomorrow evening, same real time, same real channel, for Friday Vibing. And we're going to be getting down with Mr. Ray Smith. And he's going to be taking us to school on some, I just got done talking about him. Multiple Man. You know what else I got for Multiple Man? I got a trench coat somewhere. I'm going to put a trench coat on him, you know what I'm saying, and give him that look, because he rocks a trench coat. Say Strong Guy, all dude. Yeah, D. That 90s to 2000s X Factor. That one. That 2-pack of Havoc and Polaris in the blue and gold suits. But this is me year. This is my year. Now, For those of you that already have this figure, this is Jai Ling. It's the sister of Shang-Chi. What I plan to do with it, I have ordered me a custom head sculpt, Asian woman head sculpt, and I am going to replace that head, and I am going to make this my Lady Shiva. I already got all the kung fu hands and all of that. So yeah, this here will be my Lady Shiva. I already got a black canary. They gonna fight just like Best of the Best. So look forward to seeing that one really soon. Somebody told me they didn't like this Captain America. I happen to like Bucky as Captain America. I know some people didn't like him because he had issues, but the fact that his costume was not a big ass flag did a lot for me. You know what I mean? Just, yeah, matter of fact, we finna look at Bucky, what we finna do. We ain't just gonna sit back and pretend like Bucky costume ain't fly. You know what I mean? Y'all need to quit hating on that Bucky Cap costume. I like Bucky. I like Bucky Cap better than Sam Cap. So what? He can't fly. He got a metal arm. Yeah, I like this one. I do. I really do. I like it. And it is really, 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 really dirt cheap. When I say dirt cheap, under $15. That dirt cheap. We doing it like that. I'm balling on a budget, son. You better ask somebody. I'll make it happen because I know what's happening. Yeah, Bucky had a gangster ass suit. We getting ready to look at it here in about 5 seconds. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? That shit's fly. I don't know what y'all on. Realistically, if I'm trying to creep up on you in the nighttime, I got a better chance. Well, no, I don't. That shit's all shiny and reflective. Nah, you ain't sneaking up on shit with this outfit. You gonna get snuck up on. Yeah, that's a nice cap suit. That's a real nice cap suit. Oh, and the Cap Punisher. Is that what you was talking about, Kamaya? Yeah, that was a nice suit. Do they have that? Is that somewhere? Some fans made a stink because he carried a gun, but didn't say shit when Chris Evans kicked the door in, popping off shots with a 45. He got a gun and a damn knife. I'm going to hit you with this shield, shoot you, and cut your ass. And you got to change your hands. Damn, I'm all up in the camera. Because I'm doing it on my pad. Because I think, yeah, I told you about the reflective surfaces with the sign back there and whatnot. So, come out of there. Get all there. Yep, see? Got a little knife. Damn, that pistol look, ooh, that look wicked. Look at that. That's nice. Okay, and of course, the Captain America shield. There, ladies and gentlemen, he's your Bucky Cap. Fuck it. You know what? How much fun would it be to shoot at somebody from behind an indestructible shield? That would be mad fun. You telling me that ain't a nice looking cap? Y'all smoking that good. That's a fire looking ass cap. Okay. Put his knife in here. Cap just gonna wait around. Cause Cap is popping caps. I couldn't wait to say that. Cap is popping caps in your ass. Anyway, all right. That's all the action figuring that's fit to figure this week. But y'all know me, I'm gaming on some stuff. Y'all look next week for some more action figure videos, especially on Action Figure Tuesday. But I might try to do maybe like 2, maybe 3 action figure videos a week. Try. What you gotta be sorry for? You don't have to read my comic books. You don't have to buy my action figures. You know, if it don't do nothing for you, that's why we buy what we like. The writer explained it in comics. Bucky basically said, I don't have Steve's skills. I need a piece. A piece. And because he operates that way. Ain't that what Winter Soldier's known for? Guns. So he gonna bring a little bit of Winter Soldier to his cap. It is what it is. It is what it is. Speaking of, it is what it is, y'all. I don't normally dive off into the political arena. There's a lot of shit going on right now. What I would ask all of y'all to do with what's going on with this current regime, we need to stay vigilant, because if we are now to a point where they are trying to reconsider the tenets of the Constitution so that they can force indigenous people out of this country, the fuckery will be 100% full circle if they find a way to oust the people who were living here first. I saw a video clip of the mayor of Chicago, and he was talking about it. You know, they want me to back up ICE in getting indigenous people out of the country. Indigenous people. I got indigenous friends. Hell, I got indigenous family. Two of my daughters got Indian blood. So me and my wife gonna have to prove we from the United States. My ex-wife gonna get kicked out because her mom is indigenous and she's half indigenous. How we doing that? Elon Musk. Elon Musk comfortable? Sig Highland motherfuckers? Comfortable. Think about that shit. Oh, he wasn't putting up the... What else is that? Tell me what else that can be used for. What is that? Hail Hydra? Just as bad. It wasn't no, he didn't mean nothing by that. That's not what I was doing. Where you seen that shit at? You from South Africa. You probably was down with that apartheid shit back in the 80s. This is the end game, y'all. Lace your boots, tighten up your helmets, get your gear ready, because we about to go through 4 years of bull crap. I can only hope and pray that the people in Congress right now got some damn sense and ain't looking at this shit going, yeah, this is a great idea. Well, that statement ain't aging well since that man is already in office and he gonna get away with a gang of stuff. So it ain't about what we gonna allow. And, well, maybe Congress. It's about what Congress will allow. It's about what the judicial system will allow. And from what I can see, they may allow quite a bit. That's gonna be scary, y'all. But there are two things that give me comfort. Number one, until they come up with something to say he ain't got to leave office in 4 years, and the fact that I own a passport and can go to Africa. Y'all, real quick, do you know how much money you have to pay for property tax in Africa one time? $750. You can get acres, plural, acres of land in Africa for like under 10K. If you claim citizenship in Africa, you will get a African passport. You know what you can do with an African passport? Visit Cuba. As a former military man, D-Real, where does loyalty lie first? Constitution or commander-in-chief? That's a no-brainer. The Constitution. Because the Constitution is what, in turn, is supposed to govern the actions of the commander-in-chief. But the commander-in-chief we got right now wants to change and strip and retool and recreate and turn the Constitution into some kind of horrible ass regime. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, I ain't with it. I ain't gonna live under nobody's fucking thumb. I ain't lived under nobody's thumb since I was 17 years old. And that was my mama. And I love her. I ain't living under nobody's thumb, bruh. Y'all can do it if y'all want to. I'll be over in Africa doing Be Real with D-Real with Buckmeister or some shit like that, man. I'm not, bruh. You ain't gonna turn me into a slave again. Because how long before they retool the tenets of the 14th Amendment is it gonna be before they go after the 13th? That orange bastard is crazy enough to try. Nick, you ain't gonna be whooping my ass. I'm not, I ain't picking no cotton, toting no barges, lifting no bales. Fuck all that shit. Okay? I'm not finna be that. I might be paranoid, but you know what? I'd rather err on the side of caution. You feel me? I'd rather err on the side of caution. What if I do all of this and prepare and get ready and strategize and nothing happens? What did I lose? I ain't gained nothing, but what did I lose? Didn't gain nothing, didn't lose nothing. But I sit up here and I go, oh, we should trust in our government and everything's going to be all right. And that shit fall by the wayside and I can't sky out, then I'm a crash out. Because I took an oath that said I would defend this country from all enemies, foreign and domestic. Yeah, they wouldn't have put that in the oath if they didn't think there was a chance that your enemy could be domestic. 45 is the white nationalist movement choice. They love him and he's doing everything to further their cause. Yeah, and a lot of people don't see it. But by the time you see it, most of the damage is going to be done. Listen to me. I tell you, y'all call me the prophet. Listen to me. Listen to what I'm saying. Strategize. Don't be silly. Don't be naive. Strategize. At least have a plan. Hell, have a piece of a plan. Don't just do nothing. And like I said, if it turns out that all of this shit is smoke and mirrors, I can take a nice vacation. During his last term, the military flat out refused to do his bidding due to the Constitution. He is a danger to this nation. Hence my point. Did you think I was going to say commander? Did y'all think I was going to say commander-in-chief? I don't even like the motherfucker, let alone do something for him. Also, special news for Hot Wheels collectors. Kroger got them for $1 5-car Batmobile collection. And Amazon on Sam. Oh, they got them at a store called Fred Meyer here in Anchorage. And yeah, you're right. They are $1 a piece. Paul Martin says so they're gonna put black pro athletes in chains too. His billionaire buddies leagues will go down the toilet without us, except hockey and baseball. Professional football players already treated like slaves. Professional athletes are already treated like slaves. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So, long story short, be mindful. Be mindful of what's going on around you. Be mindful of what's transpiring in this country currently. Don't walk around with rose-colored glasses. Don't walk around with blinders. I'm not telling you to be paranoid. I'm not telling you to go into conspiracy mode, but I'm telling you, be aware of what's going on around you. That's all I can say. That's about as much sense as I can make it make for you, because there's a lot of stuff that's going to unfold in real time. And when you see it, that's not the time to start moving. When you think you see it is the time to start moving. You feel me? And that's on that. And that's on there. Kamoyo says it best. That boom. That part. You're not going to move against your own interests. We know that, right? So just do the smart thing. As long as we're mindful of what's going on in this country right now and are able to pivot accordingly, we should be fine. And that's about the long and the short of it, y'all. I have lived in this country all my life. Um, I have been to other countries, crap ton of countries in Europe. I've been to Africa. I've been to Australia. With the possible exception of Australia, there isn't anywhere else I would want to live. I wouldn't mind living in Africa or having dual citizenship at the very least. That would give me the latitude to do the things I needed to do and not worry about anybody curtailing my movement or no stuff like that. But in the immortal words of Sugar Free, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Them facts right there, y'all. Facts on top of facts on top of figgity motherfucking facts. All right. Last thing I want to talk about is DC Power. DC Power comes out every year around Black History Month. And that is DC Comics' attempt to show you that they black. Or that they ain't got nothing against black people, or that they ain't got nothing against the LGBTQ community, because oftentimes there will be something about a superhero who's in the LGBT community that is black. So they try to double check off boxes. I think they started coming out in 2023, I want to say. I could be wrong. How about this? I started picking them up in 2023. If they were out before then, I need to go back and get some issues. But I've got the one for 23 and 24, and I do plan on picking this one up because it's coined the rise of the Power Company. And they are putting DC black superheroes together as a team, what it looks like. I know in DC Power, they've got individual stories where different black superheroes teamed up. But they're actually going to use the Black Shazam. Did you know there was a Black Shazam? Yeah, he's got an... And isn't it ironic that the Black Shazam wears an all-white uniform? I find that funny and ironic at the same time. A black man in a white uniform. Now, originally, the Power Company debuted in the old, I want to say like the Justice League that came out in the 90s, JLA. The Power Company premiered in that comic, and it was a different set of characters. Let me just give you the quick Wikipedia synopsis. The Power Company is a team of superheroes for hire in DC Comics. The team, created by Kurt Busiek and Tom Drummond, first appeared in JLA 61 in February 2002. They subsequently starred in an eponymous series that ran for 18 issues from April 2002 to September 2003, also written by Kurt Busiek. There was Josiah Power, a lawyer who was forced to quit his job after the Dominator's gene bomb transformed him into a metahuman. Manhunter, a mercenary and clone of Paul Kirk, the original Manhunter. Skyrocket, a former Navy officer who inherited energy manipulating the energy manipulating Argo harness from her parents, Witchfire, a magician and entertainer who was later revealed to be a plant-based homunculus. Ronnie Raymond Firestorm, y'all know who he is. Striker Z, a former Hong Kong stuntman and martial artist who gained superhuman abilities from exposure to experimental fuel. Now, Power Company 2024 is a very different, well, 2025 is a very different squad. Okay. Power Company for 2025 include Black Lightning, Jace Fox Batman and the Signal, Vixen, and Power. Power. That's the Black Shazam. It's called Power. So, if nothing else, you want to pick up DC Power and see what's popping with the new Power Company. An all black superhero team. Why would I not? Right? It's worth at least a peek. We're gonna give it the 5-minute test. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do, like with TV shows or movies that I'm not sure about. We'll give it like with me and my wife, if we watching something like want to give it the 15-minute test. And if we can sit through 15 minutes of it, then we'll sit through the whole thing. But if we can't even sit through 15 minutes of it, I ain't finna go through 45. I ain't finna go through an hour. I ain't finna go through 2 hours. So 5 minutes of reading this comic book will tell me everything I need to know about whether or not I want to continue reading this comic book. Make sense? You like it? I love it. Art by Kari Randolph. Kari Randolph does great art. Sanford Green. Remember Bitterroot? Sanford Green. It's got a hand in it. Bruh. This shit look good. Look good, fam. We trying to get with that? What's happening? Y'all with it? That's the Power Company. Yeah. I'm in. I'm getting down for the get down. Let me see. DC was ahead of Marvel in introducing upper tier black power wielders. Stan didn't give us that till late 70s, early 80s. An all-white suit on a brother is like gray sweatpants for the non-black female base. What you talking about? The black female base like sweatsuits too. You better ask somebody. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel about Gene Colan. That's exactly how I feel about Walt Simonson. I cannot get into their art. What's the other dude? He did Hulk for years. Art just ugly. I ain't like it. Panthro, it drops next month. Power comes out from DC Comics every year in February. Black History Month. Kamoyo said he's in. If Kamoyo's in, then damn it, it's official. Herb Trimpe. That's it. I can't stand Herb Trimpe's art. And George Tuska. I know he did Luke Cage for years, but I read the stories because of Luke Cage, not because of George Tuska's art. I was so freaking overjoyed when Power Man and Iron Fist combined and John Byrne was doing the art. Ding ding ding. that was a win. Heavy sigh. Okay, y'all. Look here. It's about the hour 45-minute mark. As my man Theo like to say, we in for a good time, not a long time. And I think we done shot our load. Pause. And look here. If y'all thought this was lit, come back tomorrow. We gonna be rocking with none other than Mr. Ray Smith, the OG of OGs when it comes to comic book type stuff. I am pretty sure there's going to be a few moments tomorrow where I will have to defer to his wisdom, and that ain't a bad thing. Edutainment is what I do, even if it's me getting edutained. I'm with it. I like to learn new stuff I didn't know previously. So, again, y'all, thank y'all for pulling up. Thank y'all for supporting. Hey, if y'all know somebody that ain't subscribed to this page, tell them to subscribe to this page. If you're getting something out of this page, pass it on and tell people what you're getting out of it. Hey, he does good Black Panther content. Hey, he does good Black superhero content. Hey, he has very insightful subject matter, and I think you would enjoy messing with that dude. So, like I usually say on my videos, comment, like, subscribe, and share to the Be Real with D Real page so that when new material comes out, you get it. If you're digging what a brother's shoveling, put some dirt in my bucket. Comment, like, subscribe, share. That's it. That's Thursday live. New show. New sign back there. I'm going to continue to innovate. So y'all stick around. Tell all your friends about me. That's it for now, y'all. With Fred and I will be coming at y'all with another one of them other ones. And until I do, y'all be good. Be good to each other.